So as you can see, my brows, my lashes and a bit of concealer on my lids. Just left these products here just so I can show you what's on my face already. I've got my Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream on, and then I've got my vitamin enriched face base. I use these two every day, so I thought it was only fair to use the foundation with products that I use on the daily basis. Then you can like really see how it works and all that jazz. So this is the foundation here. Retails for £27. It is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I got mine in the shade 290. This is the shade I have in the Pro Matte as well. And as you can see, I do have tan on, so this is for my like tan shade. I don't really wear makeup when I don't have fake tan on, so I'm always tan. This is the tube here. As you can see, it's a plastic tube, so I know everyone won't be a fan of that. Then when you pop the lid off, it has a pump, which is absolutely amazing because we all love a pump. Just says on the back of it, massage well if needed, pump and squeeze tube simultaneously to release air. And it just tells you the shade on the back too. So all I'm going to do is pump this on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to shake it well. Because it's in like this bottle, it doesn't feel like you get as much in there. But you actually, oh, in this one you get 32 ml. So you get 1.8 fluid ounce. I feel like when this ends, it would be really hard to get out. I'm just going to zoom you in. Put 2 pumps, because that is the amount I normally use on my normal Fenty foundation. I'm going to use my trusty Morphe brush that I always use with foundation. And I've just got my mirror as well. As you can see, I do have a breakout here, so we'll see how it covers that. It's a lot more liquidy, I'd say, than the other one. So I'm just going to, just like the other one, it's exactly the same colour. Some foundations, like in certain brands, they say they're the same colour and then they can actually come off different. But this is literally like exactly the same colour. First off, so the coverage is good. Maybe it looks like a little bit sheerer to me because the other foundation's matte. And sometimes I find matte comes off, sometimes it looks more full coverage. It does look really nice though. Don't get me wrong, it does have really good coverage though. I think it just looks like it's more natural because it's more, it's that dewy finish. As you can see, I've still got quite a lot left as well. Building the coverage up. You can still sort of like see my redness a tiny bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to use the rest on my hand. And the camera looks nice. As you can see, it does have that really nice healthy glow. I think if you have dry skin, you'd really like this. It reminds me a lot of the NARS Natural Radiant foundation. And that is like one of my favourite like dewy foundations. I like it. Right in this moment in time, I don't love it. Let's see how other products apply on top. So I'm just taking the same concealer that I took last time, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. And again, I'm just going to apply it in the same sort of method where I just grab a little bit off the applicator. And I'm just going to put this directly underneath my eyes. I thought I'd sort of run through products this time. Just because last time I had actually tried the other foundation, so I wanted to speak a little bit more about it in the other video, whereas this is more of a first impression. What I'm going to do to set my concealer, I'm going to be using the trusty Fenty Beauty Butter Powder. And I have really been liking this powder. It is light, but it's not like too light. One thing I really can't stand is when people have that like white under eye. I know I used to be a fan of that about 3 years ago, but honestly I think it just looks so bad. I mean, if that's what you're into, then do you, but I just really don't like it. All I'm going to do is put some powder down my nose, to my brows, a little bit on my chin, around my sort of smile lines, and then this bit on my forehead. As you can see, actually this foundation hasn't clung into my lines on my head either. And that is the only place I'm really going to put powder, is in those places, because they're like my oiliest parts of my face. Okay, that has gone weird on my forehead. I don't know if you can see that if I turn the ISO right down. Can you see it's like clung here on my forehead? It's gone a bit weird. It's gone almost like cakey, dry. It does not do that with the other foundation. Okay, I'm going to leave that. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to apply some bronzer and blusher. Bronzer, I'm just using my Barley Brown bronzer from Bobbi Brown. I'm just running through these to show you what products I use, of course, but also just see how the foundation is with products like on top. Okay, I do feel like that's sort of rubbed off a little bit where my bronzer is. Nothing major, but it's gone like a bit patchy. It's okay on my forehead. Maybe I'll just start by patting it down first instead of blending it. Yeah, that's gone better. So I've just patted it in instead of blending it first. I suppose any sort of foundation could do that though underneath. I'm going to use an old favourite of mine, which is Milani blusher in Luminoso. I do like quite a lot of blusher. I just think it adds a lot of colour to the face, obviously. Okay, so that's all my face products. I don't really wear highlighter anymore, to be honest with you. Zoom in. I'm just going to tone my blusher down a little bit actually. It sort of like has a sheen to it. I don't know if you can tell. Like when I'm moving my head, the foundation had this nice sheen. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put a bit of mascara on. I'm going to pop on some of my No Smudge mascara from Bobbi Brown. This is waterproof. I've actually been wearing mascara on my bottom lashes recently, but I thought I'd pop some on today. I'm preferring it without, I don't know why. I just think it makes my eyes look just more natural. And to be honest, I've just been being really lazy with it because sometimes I have this problem where your lashes like go too curly and then you have to like fix them and it's just bleh. I'm gonna pop a lip colour on and I'll be right back. Right, so I've done my makeup. Just take my ears off. I actually curled my hair today as well. Made such an effort. I just want to give you my thoughts on the foundation. A cup of tea's almost gone cold as well. So I'm going to just say my first impressions. So to be honest, now all my other products are on, I actually really like it. I think it looks really nice. It does look more of a medium to full coverage. Just has gone a bit weird in certain areas. Like around my nose. It just hasn't covered very well. Don't know if you can see, here it's gonna look a bit red. While I am trying to blend the product in, takes it away. That bit of my forehead looks okay now. This here looks like a bit strange, it's just like it's all built into there. And I've never had that before. First impressions, it's nice, but I feel for me to give like a real good review, I need to wear the foundation for a bit longer. So I am gonna come back in a few hours once I filmed a couple of videos and popped it out and tell you my final thoughts on it. But first impressions, I think it's nice. It's just in certain areas it's gone a bit weird. Now, don't forget, when you first wear a foundation, you can't really tell straight away if you love it or you hate it. So I'm going to have to wear it a few times. But first impressions, it is a really nice foundation. I think if you have dry skin, you'll really like it. But yeah, like I said, in certain areas on my face, it has gone a bit strange. But do remember, I have more normal combination sort of skin, and I do get dry in certain parts. So just remember that, because not everyone obviously has the same skin type, so you might like it. But I'll see you in a few hours just to show you how it's worn. And yeah, hi guys. So if you can tell, but it's quite late now. I say quite late, it's actually 20 to 10. Got my glasses on. So I've had the foundation on. I put this foundation on around like 3 o'clock, so I've had it on for about like good 6 hours. The thing that lets me down especially, oh, as you can tell, I have not touched my makeup either. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. So one thing that always lets me down is around here, because I wear glasses, so I always get that annoying line. As I said, haven't touched up my makeup, so that's why my lipsticks like come off. I don't know if you can tell, but all around my chin, ignore this lip liner, is all separated. I don't know if you can see that. I just look incredibly shiny. Like all here just looks really, just does not look good. I just look a bit oily, like really, like if you pat over it it's fine, but it then comes off on your finger. I'm gonna keep using this foundation. The first impressions, I'm not overly that wowed by it, and it's a shame because I love her other foundation, but I have black dots all over me because I've got dark dry shampoo in my hair and it's all come off. I'm just going to go on the claims like I did with the other foundation. So just going on her website. So I'm just going to read the claim that I did last time that's called Give It To Me Quick. A first of its kind hydrating long wear foundation that delivers it all with comfortable medium to full coverage, zero staying power and natural finish, perfect for normal to dry skin, all in a groundbreaking range of 50 shades. Tell me more. Pro Filt'r fans have spoken and Rihanna has listened. For the first time ever, medium to full coverage meets serious long wear in a hydrating foundation with a perfectly smooth natural finish that lets skin look like skin. We're talking natural, not dewy, like your skin, just a must needed drink of water. The tips just basically say about if you know your shade in the other foundation, then go for the same shade in this one. It just tells you a bit about your undertone. Also says, just like the original Pro Filt'r Hydrating Long Wear Foundation has a sweat and humidity resistant formula that easily builds to medium to full coverage, instantly even out skin without clogging pores or settling into fine lines, plus the long wearing light as air texture is undetectable on skin, so it always look like you. But I don't know, I just feel like I look like me, but really oily. Around here isn't so bad, like around my cheek area. Just like around my chin just does not look nice. First impressions, I don't love it. It's gone very patchy on me, so I'm going to keep trying it out though, but first impressions, not impressed. Let me know if you have tried this foundation and your thoughts on it, and if there's any way that you think that I can make this look nice on me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope in some way it was helpful. I feel like if you have dry skin you'd probably really like this, but it's just like with the separation and that, I just don't know how I feel. I'm going to use it with some different products underneath and on top and just set it in that, and I'll see how it goes from there. But first impressions, I don't really like it. Sorry. And I don't know, I don't think it's long wearing at all, to be honest. My other one is a lot more long wearing, so yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know of your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you have any video requests, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.